What's up, guys? In this video we'll take a look at what direct blueprint communication is, and for that we will actually create a third-person template project using the Unreal Engine 5.2. It doesn't matter 5.1. Just go ahead and give a name. So we'll use direct blueprint communication, which is a simple method of communication between a blueprints or actor, and it is used by creating object reference variable that stores a reference to another actor or blueprint. And then we can call action using object reference variable as the target input parameter of this action. So basically we'll create a toggle light using the direct blueprint communication. As you can see, when I play, this is just a basic out-of-box third-person template. So once we created the project, you will go to the content browser and create a blueprint class, and that would be of actor type as a parent class, and then go ahead and give a name, maybe bp underscore light underscore toggle or bp light switch, whatever you feel like might be helpful for you to remember. Okay, double click that blueprint, open that up, and what we'll do is basically in the component we'll add a static mesh component. And yeah, you can put whatever name you want, but go to the detail pane and make sure to actually, on the static mesh itself, go ahead and select cube. That should come by default, and that's why I enable the starter content as well in the Unreal Engine when we started the project. Yeah, go ahead and click this cube. Another thing you need to make sure is in the collision presets, make sure to have overlap all dynamics. Okay, and this will help us when we do the trigger, and you should see that in the collision presets it's overall overlap all dynamics. That's what we want. So basically go ahead and save this now, and what we'll do is we'll go to the event graph. Oh, actually we need to add I forgot about the variable. Yeah, so let's go ahead and create the variable called light type. So go ahead and just add light, and then you can change the variable type in the detail pane, and it should have the symbol of a a light with the blue color light on it. You could actually search in here as well, but I think I went that way and then search for light, and then it would give point light or something like that. Yeah, we just need a point light for this experiment to test. And yeah, once you have the point light, go ahead and select, also make the instance editable. Yeah, so that we can access the variable, from the editor level. That's what we are doing with the instance editable attribute. Basically makes the variable accessible in the level editor, so when we go in there, yeah, so go ahead and drag the light from there, and I'm just bringing it to the do the get light, and then go to the event graph and just place it in here, and from the light, if you were to drag it out, you should see the option for toggle visibility point light component. So that's what we want. Okay, basically we want the light basically the light variable should make a reference to toggling portion. So that's pretty much the logic, but we also need to make sure that we need to add some sort of event actor begin overlap. So we already have that, not that one, the second one should be the actor begin overlap. Yeah, and you can see that I was a little confused in here. I think I started with the begin play, which doesn't make sense. We only want when the actor begins to overlap on it. Okay, so we'll start with that, and maybe we'll use a macro called is valid. If it's valid, if the actor has overlapped, then do this, and then doing this would be the toggling that light. Okay, and yeah, that's a logic. Very simple, an effective way to learn about the different kind of blueprint communication in Unreal Engine. This is a direct communication, because we are storing a reference to yeah, we have an object reference in a variable, you know. And then finally you go ahead and connect that to the, you know, execute, or actually toggle visibility. And then yeah, that should be all actually you need, pretty much, the logic wise. Now go ahead and compile and save this. Now what you want to do is actually drag that blueprint into the hierarchy. So we also added a light. Actually, you needed to add a light because that's a light that it's going to reference to, right? The blueprint, the light, that's a variable, and we actually want to define what that light variable stores, and that's actual physical light. Okay, so we added a point light by using create options. Yeah, and next thing we want to do is we want to drag the BP light, whatever the blueprint that you have created for the light, and drag it into the hierarchy. And let's see here. And then in the detail pane, you'll have to basically locate the light variable. Okay, and that's going to be on a blueprint. So once we have the blueprint in, then we can, yeah, drag that in, or make a reference to the light variable that we stored. Okay, and point light, and then in the point light there was an option actually to check for light itself. There it is. Okay, so we are dragging the blueprint, and we can place it wherever you want actually. And on the blueprint, BP light switch or whatever you have, there should be option for lights, or if not, just go ahead and search on it as well, like using the search, because we have the light variable, and since we made it instance editable, so we should be able to see that in here as well. So that's where we want to make a reference to the light that we created on the scene earlier. Okay, there it is. And we could actually drag, or maybe we don't need to. We could actually type in light and just search from there, and it should technically work. All right, now go ahead and save this scene, and once that is done, then we should be able to, yeah, you can make a reference to the point light that we just created. And now if we were to play, then you'll see that light actually toggles, and that's using a direct blueprint communication, so it actually toggles on or toggles off. So hopefully this was very helpful to you, you know, in terms of learning the basics blueprint communication in Unreal Engine. Let me know if you have questions, comments, or concerns, or if you want to see any other tutorials. I would be happy to create. Yeah, go ahead and play. Maybe try to change the light of the environment, you know, maybe disable some light and see if it works. For me, I had an issue because, of course, I actually need to remove the whole light, but it works. So the blueprint direct communication works. Yeah, until then, I'll see you guys in the next one. Thank you for watching.